So, the Yule fire's still going tonight. Figured I'd show you guys this little hole in this big log burning right through. Pretty freaking cool. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, and even if you hate the season or something like that, just think of it like this, man. It's these dark months where everybody be getting depressed. All the weather kind of fucking sucks, and all it is a whole bunch of gathering, get together, break some bread together, uplift each other's spirits, man. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. It's just a reason to get together, so ain't nobody committing suicide, homies. Say what's up to each other. Merry Christmas. Peace. All right, maybe you guys will enjoy this. Check this out. Like, this is how I wrap presents. It's always been like that. I don't think my kids will know what these gifts are. Nor do I think Bug will know what her gift is either. I don't think she'll be able to guess it. These are rad. This is a gift from my client. This is also a gift from my clients out in Raymond, Washington. I haven't even opened the box that came in yet. We're going to open it for Christmas when it happens. And but the funny thing is like, that's how I've always wrapped gifts. Even when I was just the weekend dad, before I was the full-time dad, I've never gotten any better at it. It fucking sucks. But it's funny. Everyone knows whose my gift is, I guess. It's just the way it goes. I kind of don't think I should go buy a bunch of shiny paper that just gets thrown away. I might as well use free newspapers that are around town. And I always think that works better. Anyways, I thought you guys might enjoy that about my Christmas stuff. One of the weird things about my Christmas, other than the lefse. Anyways, have a good time. So most of you, if you followed along for a couple of years, you know that Bug and I have some Norwegian root. Every Christmas we cook a big spread. It's part of our family tradition. It's something we've done for a long time. When we're rocking some lefse, and you can see I'm cleaning my lefse rolling pin right now. And I was cleaning my lefse iron, which is kind of a vigorous task. It's like kind of got to sand around in circles. You can see the grains kind of go in a circle. It's aluminum cast, so you don't use any oil on it or anything like that. It's a different kind of thing. Anyways, and you roll out some potato lefse, and we make big meatballs, and Norwegian meatballs, and that's a thing called bausa. You put potatoes and green beans and butter in there, and wrap it all up. It's quite delicious. It's a Norwegian burrito, so instead of hot sauce, it's just butter poured all over it. It's quite fucking awesome. Anyways, so you take mashed potatoes and you mix them with flour, and you roll everything out in flour so that it's soft and sifted, and you utilize the flour on the griddle, and bubbles up and browns, and you flip it with these paddles, and the paddles keep it from breaking. It's quite delicate, much like a pastry. If you could have such a thing as a potato pastry tortilla, that's kind of what it would be like. Norwegians traditionally put butter and sugar on them as a snack, and then we rock these things called bausa on Christmas. That's what we do. There's also many things like pickled fishes and different random cookies that we do. My uncle does a bunch of cookies, and my mother does a bunch of cookies. Right now, I'm just about finishing up this rolling pin, and figured I'd share that with you. The reason I wanted to share this with you is because as I was cleaning that vigorous task, I was stretching my arms and essentially doing heart openers, and I wasn't meaning to, but as I was doing it, then I was thinking about my grandmother and my mother, and I was doing heart openers at the same time, and I was like, this is quite beautiful. I should probably share this with you guys, that like we're making Christmas dinner these next couple of days, and in this beautiful heart space of family, and I wanted to share with you guys what we do every year. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For those of you that don't know, this is lefse we are cooking. It is a traditional Norwegian food, like a potato tortilla. I grew up and remember growing up with Christmas feasts of these huge Norwegian feasts with krumkrakas and spritz and bausa, which is what we're making the lefse for. It's like meatballs and potatoes and green beans with butter slathered all over it inside of lefse, which is quite delicious. But anyways, it's traditional Norwegian. Eris also has Norwegian blood through her mother's side as well. So Eris is like double in that Viking stuff. I grew up with it as a tradition, so it's one of those great things I get to pass on some food with her throughout that as well. We're gonna go have a big feast in a couple of days with my uncle. And so that's what we're doing.